Hello and welcome to the another sweltering day here in the Pushini Valley. It is... The hell are you doing, mate? That was odd. Alright, yeah, it's a hot day here. Everyone's basically barely breathing. This is the rock pun edition, and maybe a couple of episodes ago you'll remember me making a bit of a blunder with good intentions. I wanted to clean the tags over the weekend, not realizing that a laminate is not waterproof or benzene proof or thinners proof. Anyway, long story short, it's been fixed by Cara, not so much by me. She worked throughout the week, slaving away till 3 o'clock every morning to make these new tags. So we're going to spend some time looking at the new tags, or I get into bigger trouble. Happy days. They're quite funny, actually. Hello. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, and good times. Well, you're still new here, please take the time to read the little story in the description beneath the video. It'll tell you riveting things like we're based in Africa, dealing with African rocks, shipping across ponds. And because we're a wholesaler and we ship across ponds, we require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. So we're not putting anything into boxes and shipping them off until we reach that point. You don't have to do all at the same time. You can stockpile. Happy days, no worries. Other than that, comment to claim. Cara's going to put a comment in the comment section after the video and after the sale is done, just so that you guys that wake up in the East, Aussie, Japan, that's you guys, see what's available, what's not available. News-wise, the polished cobalt, calcite and aragonite is finally on its way. It should be here tomorrow morning, so by Thursday we're going to have some pretty polished pink things. Happy days. So, without further ado, let's introduce you to some Sashi River red agate. There are 24 of these little, 25 of these little beasties in this flat of, supposedly 24. They're a bit odd, seeing that they have a bit of a pinkish hue to them as opposed to the usual bright red. That's not great. I suppose I'm going to assume these are rated very good. They don't look fantastic, to be honest. Let's find something riveting. No. Okay, bag average flat of Sashi River red agates. They weigh all of 2.49 kilograms. That is for 25 of these little one-side polished fellas. They're going to cost all of $30. Wait, hang on. Life's a little bolder with you in it. Hello there. $30 for flat 312 and $30 for 2.5 kilos worth of Sashi River. That sort of kind of also denotes the quality. There we go, flat 312. Next up, some beautiful clear quartz polished little points from Madagascar. This one here catches my eye immediately. A little bit of a limonite veil there. That's nice. The tip's alright. What else is going on in here? A little bit of lodolite. Is that lodolite? All kinds of things going on there, including someone forgot their rainbow in this crystal. Nice. Other than that, a little bit of crocite. There's a couple of interesting things in this flat. But other than that, optically clear quartz points. 12 of them. They weigh all of 620 grams. They're going to cost $59. Dance the rhodonite away, says the black cat with a, that's nice, a little malachite choker. Nice. $59 for flat 347. Dance the rhodonite away. Nice. Next up, some really fancy sparkles. That is chrysocolla on top of some malachite, and you can see loads of druzy and loads of juicy on top of chrysocolla after malachite after azurite pseudomorphs. That's what these are. They are gorgeous. There's a little bit of copper infusion, native copper in the juicy itself as well. There's not one, but two of these in this flat. They weigh 790 grams altogether. And they are stunning. Okay, so here we go again. Alright, let me just zoom in. These little blades. Crystalline blades. It looks like malachite, but we all know that malachite doesn't form like that. We still haven't come to a conclusion as to what these are. Maybe I should confront Nick. Yeah. Feels like a good time. What's he doing? Oh, he's driving there on his own. Check him working out. Listening to AC/DC, no doubt. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Annoy him. Oh, no, he's yawning now. I'll keep focused on the crystal instead of the yawning boss man. Oh dear. Hello, Nick. What are you doing? What are you polishing there, fella?
I'm rubbing my bits.
Nice. That's a very shiny piece of green.
It is, gee.
Hey, so I've got a question here, and it's not the first time we've asked this question. It's we've got these little green crystals within the chrysocolla, and now it's not malachite. It can't. No malachite forms in a rectangular
blade. These are really, really groovy. So this is a malachite pseudomorph after azurite that's now being crusted with chrysocolla. So it's oxidized, formed into chrysocolla, and then got druzy coated with quartz and dolomite on the outside, and then added to that, it's got all of the malachite crystallization on top of that.
So those little blocks, cubic crystals,
they were
malachite.
Yeah, malachite crystals. So they're prismatic crystals, but then they've also been coated with the dolomite druzy on top as well. And there's even a little stalactites there. So that's the pseudomorph. The whole thing's a pseudomorph.
The whole thing's a pseudomorph.
Yeah, so this thing is just layers and layers of hydrothermal activity coming up through the copper veins. So that's every single one of those layers is a different level of growth. That's at least 5 different growth levels. And
those little tabular crystals, the green ones, that's malachite.
It's malachite, sure, but they're very unusual.
Well, there we have it, people. It's malachite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just found another one of those.
Many ages.
10 years ago. But they're pretty rare.
Oh no, they're all over the warehouse. So here I have another one. That's it. We are just normalizing African rarities. Yeah, these lie around all over the show. You can't walk 5 meters without bumping your toe. Right, on to the next flat. No, hang on. Life's a gem, so I light. Life's a gem, so I light. I know you've got to focus saying these because Cora's got a certain rhythm going. Life's a gem, so I'm a light. Damn it, okay, I can't get it. 790 grams, 2 specimens, they're going to cost $164. This is flat number 68. Life's a gem, so am I your light? Okay, I think I got it there. Right, next up we got some carnelian hearts. There are 6 of them. I think this is probably the dodgiest of them. They're still beautiful. Just in time for Valentine's Day. It's just around the corner. Little bit of ochre there. Here we go, take Fig for a walk, mate. Rated very good to A grade. These little carnelian hearts, they weigh all of 1.12 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $43. This is how fast does a fault move? A mile a night. Nice. Right, so flat's $43. This is $389. A mile a night. Next up, we got some book and hold hook. that is the little town there on the border of the Limpopo and the Mpumalanga province, well, sort of northeast of Pretoria or Tshwane. There are 12 of these beautiful light lilac, and they look like they cut like a heavy dark purple tip, but it's an illusion. It is light refraction, and it is very pretty. These 12 weigh 1.23 kilograms. They are rated very good to A grade. There's a little bit of a chip there. You very good. You're not A grade. In the corner with you. What is this? Hey, that's my dog. Once I was afraid. Now I'm terrified. Sorry, Americans. And that's the unhappy octopus. This flat over here, Book and Hurt Hook, is going to be $65. That is for 1.23 kilograms with a very good to A grade. It's flat number 64. On to some very good to double A grade rose quartz hearts. Also, just in time for Valentine's Day. Hey, Brandon, what you doing for Valentine's Day?
Probably going to be cuddling, snuggling.
Cuddling, snuggling, you got a third thing?
Yeah, maybe that.
Cuddling, snuggling, and...
making a kid.
Oh, mate. You think Africa has problems? This is why. Okay. Right, there are 20 little rose quartz hearts. They weigh all of 620 grams. Are they Jimmy? Yes, they are. I'm going to put them in the sun so you can see how Jimmy they are instead of just picking them up, because I'm lazy like that. But have a looky-see at those. One or two very good grades, but other than that, all double A and A. Very nice. These are going to cost $36. And before I say the box number, say hello to Bryn. This is Bryn. Hey, Cara, what's Bryn's partner's name? Oh, she's got her speakers on. All aboard the Pyrite Life. Bryn Lewis. Bryn and shit, sorry buddy. I can't remember now. It's $36 for flat 371. Bugger. Sorry, mate. Right. On to some cubic green fluorite from Amandro Sonara, Madagascar. We got two reasonably medium cabinet-sized specimens. This is definitely the nicer of the two. Beautiful translucency. There are scuff marks. Yes, there are. There's a broken part. So maybe good to very good. There's beautiful translucency. Nice clean crystals. These two, yeah, they're rated very good. Weighing 1.33 kilograms. They're going to cost $47. Lapidary, lapidaisy. Sweetie, you little ankle biter, you. That is flat 399 for some funky cubic fluorite. On to something funky else. It's a 2-hole ammonite. Nice jigsaw patterns. Ooh, and a vug with a lot of nice calcite. Check this out. Fine, fine, fine scalenohedral crystals. Can't get any light. Can I get light? Yes, I can. Bit of juicy in there as well. That's just one, because there's two of them. These two rated very good to A grade, slightly more than 1 kilogram. Ooh, hello, another vug of immense magnitude. Have a look at that. That's kind of special. Not seeing much opalization, but that's bloody special. I think that's the first one with a vug I've seen like that. Well, in the recent patch. It's a beaut, 2 of these, slightly more than a kilo, very good to A grade. It's all sedimental bastite, really. It's going to cost $51 for these 2. It's flat 381. Next up, right, so if you didn't, if you weren't around in the last sale, I took a walk, a long walk. For 10 minutes I wasted a bit of time, which I should not have done, and I went picking through rocks, and I picked up these rocks, and then I thought, okay, well, you know what, this is going to be the lucky packet. We got a beautiful red hematoid from Zimbabwe, and look at, let me just get some light on this little lepidocrocite, lots of little phantoms, even a little bit of what seems like chlorite there. It's funky, it's nowhere perfect, it's got a couple of chips, but it's beautiful and transparent, and quite a thin base. That was the one. And then the other one I got, and I love these, they are absolutely ghastly. All that iron on the quartz, but you know what, a little bit of yellow orange, burnt orange iron and cubic green fluorite with typical Irongo purple outside zoning makes for quite a striking ensemble. And there's a lot of little spiky quartz points. In fact, this is so ugly, it's almost terrifyingly gorgeous. It's beautiful. There's that fella, and then I was very pleased to pick this up. So I asked Nick about this, and it is, you know what, the clarity of this reminded me so much of Indian apophyllite, simply because it's that clear. And it is chlorite quartz. It's not got the green, but element of chlorite, if I understand correctly, renders the quartz to be absolutely pristinely crystal clear. And this is one of those. It's a funky fella, and it's got a lot of quartz coverage. I'm going to take these into the dark room, because I reckon, well, the first time I thought, aha, got you, calcite, you little beastie. Let's check it out. Righto, let's see what we got here. All right, that fluorite, it does what fluorite does. Beneath the UV, it shines a really nice blue. I'm going to turn it around so that dirty orange quartz, which has now got stuck in the torch. Here we go. Nothing much happening there. The red hematoid also, not much happening there, but I had high hopes for that Zululand. There's a bit of red calcite, I'm thinking. Not much happening. Let's turn you around. See what's happening there. Not very much at all. Could be a little calcite there. Oh, hello. I've got a monkey in the room. Well, it's the fluorite that blows all the other guys away. This funky little flat, a weirdity and oddity. It's going to, well, it weighs 1.8 kilograms. It's rated as crap to medium. It's still going to cost something, because everything costs something, doesn't it? $32. And Lucifer level luster magma grade heat. That is the Black Cat. Flat 326, $32. Nice. Next up, hearts. Yes, Septari hearts. We've got 6 of this flat, weighing 1.62 kilograms. This one here is probably only good grade. We're looking for a little bit of balance, not just a aragonite. A little bit more calcite, aragonite, and quartz doesn't do badly either. I'll rate these very good at the best. 1.62 kilograms. Yeah, good, very good to A grade. That's what it's rated as. Igneous is bliss. It's going to cost $39 for the 6 Septari hearts. That is flat 72. Igneous. Righto, on to Martin Aldridge's Pig Flat. Those two nice little crystals next to him. We've got some Neelite from the Northern Cape, Brisca, and it's got loads of hematite. 3 standing freeforms. There's more hematite. 1.3 kilograms is what these weigh. Little bit of chatoyancy there from what seems to be crocodilite. A little bit of hawk's eye in there. Yeah, there we go. A little hawk's eye. Tiger eye. Bit more quartz in this one. But there's that crocodilite and the tiger's eye. These 3 are rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $60. This rock is a pigment of my imagination. Oh, go on, Cara. Flat 309. Next up, amethyst necklaces from Madagascar. There are 12 of these. The crystals themselves are pretty decent. They are all A grade, very good at worst. Most of them look A grade to me. The lanyard cum necklace itself looks a bit cheap, but I don't think we'll be charging much for that. These 12, they weigh 140 grams. They're going to cost $49. And you're glowing. Thanks, I'm from Orongo. That's Cat's dog. There's $49 for the 12. This is flat 355. On to some red hematoids. There are 35 of these beautiful little crystals or clusters. This tip is a little broken, but the phantoms in there are pretty impressive. Let's go through these. They'll probably be rated as good to very good. I haven't seen anything. Oh, there we go. There's the A. No, very good grade. How about that phantom in there, man? That's beautiful. Little cluster here. Oh, a little double terminated cluster. Oh, beautiful clarity there, and also that phantom. Oh, the cloud cover has just come in. There's a breeze coming in. It's heaven now. It's an alright flat of red hematoids from Karoi in Zimbabwe. Weighing, I don't know, but I'm guessing this will probably be close to 2 kilograms. I'm fluorite, but uromazonite. That's a pretty cool looking black dog posing a strike. It's $37 for the 35. This is flat 608. On to some rarities of note. This is libithinite from the Congo. On deep dark, and those are end oxidation zones of the copper deposits. This libithinite resting upon some that lighter green there, that's pseudo-malachite. This libithinite on the black, that's heterogenite. That's pretty. And that looks like native copper. All kinds of things going on in this flat of libithinite. There's some more of that pseudo-malachite in the midst of the druzy. Weighing 1.21 kilograms. See that is quite special, man. The bithinite on pseudo-malachite. Just want to see. This almost looks as though it's a crack, but it's not a crack. It's a cleft. Weighing 1.21 kilograms. It's going to cost $92 for the 6. It's glitter hordes for months. Druzy haunts forever. Epiphany. $92 for flat number 98. On to some Malagasy well, clearish quartz, red hematoid quartz. Well, there's enough iron in this to venture red hematoid areas. It's 12 reasonably large crystals, all natural. Not perfect, that's a rather nasty chip. They're rated as good to A grade. This will be your A grade. Unharmed by human recklessness. There goes Audrey.
For a swim.
For a swim. Another one.
Another one.
No work gets done here. Good grief.
So I need to wake up.
Did you hear that excuse? Did you hear that excuse, people? These are 2.53 kilograms. They're going to cost $44. And question, I hate geology puns. What's the answer? My sediments exactly. There we go. That's Dirk's pun. Thank you, Dirk. That's flat 952. $44. Next up is a bit of a heartbreak. It is, before I even start here, let me go over here. So, celestite crystals, all hand polished and then packed like that. They are broken, chipped. They were bloody expensive as well. And the only way to really fix these, this one's just broken, man. They're heartbreaking stuff. Not just one or two boxes, quite a few. So we're a bit of it at a loss, really. We don't have the time or the personnel or the inclination to go and re-hand polish them, because that is the only way that's going to be fixed. So we're giving them away at cost price. So you can do that work. Anyway, I know you're going to have to curb your enthusiasm. There is a 1.995 kilograms worth of hurt. Give a celestite a home. I mean, look at that. The original crystal must have been massive to be able to do that. All right. 400 Rand a kg. This is what these are going to be costing. You want them, you can have them at 400 Rand a kg. This one here specifically is $50. This is flat 322. And just to break a little bit, break the hard mood, emotionally attached to inanimate silicates. That's what those two cats are. Next up, Purple Flash Labradorite from Talia, Madagascar. They are 20 little palm stones of flashy repute. Flash. Oh, there we go. Jeez, I almost got. I said, why don't you want a flash for me? These are rated very good to A grade. Nice purple flash. There's a bit of gold in the corners there. That's obviously just naturally flamboyant little palm stone. There's another very nice little fella. Very, very nice. 20 little purple flash labradorites, weighing all of 1.01 kilograms. It's basically a kilogram. It's gonna cost $39 for the 20. You don't just stumble on rhodochrosite. You mind your business. There we go. Now you know. Flat 345. Next up, from Gokwe, a little obscure village in Botswana, known mostly, well, for petrified wood. And a little shout out to Glenn Hyman, our regular UV fluorescent king of the live sales. Made it, opened our eyes, really. Opened our eyes and turned our UV flashlights on to the Gokwe, because these babies fluoresce. And I never knew. The dark room. I found Kiara's dog. Hey, Quinn. Quinn's broken. Are you jealous, boy? Okay, well, you can stay outside for now. There we go. Right, where is this torch? We've got some Gokwe petrified wood. And look at Gokwe glow. Yes, sirree. As fluorescent as a calcite at a nightclub. Let me just turn these over a bit. No fig. Okay, so... Okay, what's the story here? In, out, what you doing? Come on. There you go. Okay, the blue's just paper and lint. Beautiful. So chuffed. Thank you, Glenn Hyman, Yahweh Beastie, King of UV. These little petrified wood limbs, polished only on one side, they're going to cost $33. That's $11 for a piece of historical Zimbabweanness. $33. Rock now, regret later. That's the dogs I like. This is flat, $9.77. Next up, cornelian palm stones. Feels like I've been here before. It's well, there's 20 of them. There's a nice vug without any juicy. It's 1.45 kilograms. There's a vug with a bit of juicy. They're okay. Very good. Some a couple A's. Pyrite, the ginger, the original catfish, fool's gold. This is flat, $3.77, $59 for 20 cornelian palm stones. Into the center of the trolley, and it is a rescue case. So likewise, when I went walking and I picked these up down the back, I might just have to go and show you guys where I was walking. If you didn't see the Saturday show, I picked this one up as well. It is a large. It is large. It's 8 kilograms worth of polished agate geode. Unfortunately, it has taken a little bit of damage. But just because you have a little bit of damage does not mean you can't find a home. So, 8 kilograms worth of polished, hurt, damaged tips geode. Yeah, it's gonna cost a magnificent $70, and this will make your garden look fabulous. This is flat $3.61, and on the other side it's a Meownrel collector, holder of all shiny things. Yeah, beastie. Nice. On to some well, a little bit of a Bucanote hook flagship. It's a large cluster with a reasonable amount of matrix, which is why it hasn't sold. It is still beautiful. It is, well, not better on the other side. It is 2.32 kilograms worth of lilac shiny. It's rated very good to A grade. Bar the loads of matrix, it's wicked good. It's a it's so delightful. Lol. It's going to cost all of $122. This is flat number 242. On to some petrified wood spheres. There are 2 in this flat, and this is the largest of the 2. It's a beauty. A little bit of matrix there, rendering this one to be very good. Smaller ones, they generally tend to be more likely A grade, which in this case it is. They weigh 1.72 kilograms altogether. They're going to cost, what's that? GeoKitty specializes in lap ederi. $76 for the 2 petrified wooden spheres from Madagascar. This is flat 392. Next up is, what the hell is that? Cluck a light with an extra pegmatite. Whose is this? Hey, Cora. Okay, I don't know. I should maybe read all the emails. We've got a large ammonite. Well, not totally large. It is an ammonite with some really nice, definitive purple opalescence. Little streaks of red in there as well. I'd rate this very good. The side here with the purple opalescence is very pretty. Kind of deceptive. There's a couple of nice electric red flashes. But all in all, it's a pretty little cluckerlight. It's 785 grams. It's going to cost $38. This is flat 314. I don't know. Who is... Okay, I need to know who this is. Cora? Who is this?
That's Martin.
Is this Martin Aldridge? Bloody Aussies. Weirdos, mate. Okay, Martin. We're all birds of a feather, really, mate. There we go. Last on the first trolley is an absolutely beautiful A-grade celestite geode. There's a couple of beautiful large crystals. There's one. A couple of hiding over there in the cavities inside that geode. And then the beautiful blue small crystals. Hardly any scuff marks. Weighing 2.19 kilograms. This is going to scratch post or mow hardness scale. It's going to cost all of $58. This is flat number 327. On to the second trolley we go. Hello, stromatolite, or more popularly danced to as Kabamba Jasper. These beautiful little spheres from Madagascar embody the very beginning of life, without which we would have no oxygen. They are literally the corner balls of life. Rated, I reckon these are very good to A grade. Nice flowery patterns, very Picasso. They weigh all of 1.45 kilograms. They're going to cost... Oh, happening. Let sleeping faults lie. They're going to cost $56 for flat 348. Next up, a whole lot of history over here. We've got 35 little tractor ammonites, all rated as A grade, except maybe for this little one, which is still bloody good. I tell you what, it is a feat of magnificence how these have been polished as deftly as they have been. These 35, they weigh 330 grams. That is a stunning flat. Not many of these 35s, not on this size, came out. They're going to cost... Oh, hello. Every dog tooth has its calcite. Lol. Hello, Linear. That's $59 for the 39. This is flat 368. Nice. Next up, Chaos Quartz from the DRC. Most likely Katanga province. I don't know exactly where these have been mined. They're not very forthcoming as to the origins of everything. More often than not, they'll just go, ooh, yeah, this is from Masamba West, when it's clearly not Masamba West. But because the names sell rocks, they lie and fib. They also do a little bit of, well, artisanal mining, also known as illegal mining, here in Africa. They don't want people to know where they get their rocks from, and I don't blame them. 35 of these beautiful, and I do mean, if you like phantoms, you will love these. Some serious red hematoids on top of a nice layer of amethyst. Look at these phantoms, man. Look at that. How beautiful is that? It's very beautiful. I know the answer to that. Don't have to. It's rhetorical. Only rated as a very, well, good to very good. These beautiful little amethyst base. Ooh, specular hematite. Lots of it. Beautiful clarity again. Look at that red hematoid there. Oh, I absolutely adore these. Yummy. What do they weigh? These 35 little clusters, they weigh 1.631 kilograms. Let's just turn this one, see what that's about. What are you hiding? Ooh, phantoms. That's what I'm hiding. And lepidocrosites. Nice. 1.631 kilograms worth of good to very good Congolese crystals. It's going to be $61 for the 35. Agate, the Orongo Gate, the Orongo Glow. Agate, the Orongo Glow. Pretty kitty. It's $61 for flat 372. Next up, we got some beautiful rose quartz bowls. There are 6. And look at the transparency in this little fella here. That's a beauty. These are rated, I guess. They are all A grade, except no, that's beautiful. That's also a bit of a nice. These are stunning. They are. What do they weigh? 715 grams for the 6 rose quartz bowls. Look on the bright side right. $31 for the 6 bowls. This is flat 311. Always look on the bright side right. Shiretsi, all 36 of them. There's 2 in a box over there. We got ourselves a lot of Shiretsi. I reckon this is probably a whole lot of very good to good. I don't see much standing out as far as A grade's concerned, but that doesn't deflect from the beauty of these crystals. There we go. My camera just wants to focus on Fig. There's a typical Shiretsi scepter. Beautiful dark smoky amethyst. Lots of steps. It's a really pretty flatter Shiretsi, man. It's these weigh all of 811 grams. They're only going to cost $39. That's for 36 Shiretsi crystals. This is flat $390. Faults, we've got more than the Great Rift. Hey, Great Rift. Alright, these monkeys are causing havoc now. Yeah, little bastards. Okay, I'm gonna get him, Fig. Oh, yeah, go on then. Okay, I think I should come back later. Next up, we got some absolutely stunning amethyst hearts from Madagascar, and these are pretty much A to double A grade. Look at that. That is beautiful translucency, great polish. Light as well, man. There are 23 hearts. Oh, there's one with a little bit of hint of smokiness. An absolutely fantastic flat of purple. Yes, amethyst hearts. They weigh 325 grams. They're going to be announced by Martin's other weird chickens. 0 cleavage, maximum attraction. Okay. It is $47 for the 23. This is flat 324. Next up, some labradorite spheres. There are 6. Well, can't help but noticing Brian is singing to himself over there. I might just have to keep quiet for a bit and hear. That's beautiful, bright blue essence there. Yes, please. Largest sphere in this flat. There's a bit of essence there. There's some nice blue. Oh, there we go. Flashy. Bit of biotite. That's what that black is there. Here we go. Look at that essence. That is glorious. Very nice. Rated very good to A grade. These 6, they weigh 1.65 kilograms. Don't apologize. Apologize. Shine brighter. $66 for the 6. $11 a sphere. That is flat 366. Next up, from Sanjay, a little village next to the Shire River in the southern provinces of Malawi, we have ourselves 24 beautiful little natural blue lace agate. Mostly geodes, mostly shiny. Ooh, this one's got some beautiful dogtooth calcite. Look at that. That is pretty. Very nice. Come on, focus. Yeah, here we go. Lovely scalenahedral calcite. What else? There's a nice little vug there with secrets. There's a portal that leads us to Brian. If I can just aim for Brian. No. Rated probably good, very good to A grade. Some nice juicy on the agate. A lot of juicy on the agate. Oof, that is. Look at that calcite, man. That's quite epic. Hell of a flat of blue lace with lots of secrets and surprises. This is very nice. It's did you know meteorites contain solar system blueprints? There we go. Is that Kristen's kit? I think so. That little crown denotes it to have passed away. Sorry, little fella. $51 for the 24 blue lace and calcite specimens. It's a flat B 230. Onto some Mandasanoro cubic green fluorites from Madagascar. There are 12 specimens, in this case just one large crystal. Let's look out for the crest of the bunch. That's a large one, a little bit of a, I don't know what that is on the top. It's probably just the beginnings of quartz. Oh, nice clarity in this one. beautiful flats of cubic green fluorite. They weigh all of 836 grams. They are going to cost all of $40 flat for a flat 321. I bless the veins down in Africa. Hey, Toto. That's Frank Ferro's song. Next up, we got some epidote, mostly. This is that beautiful green epidote matrix with a whole lot of piemontite, which is essentially just epidote without the iron, but with manganese. This is from Chippies, which rhymes deftly with manganese, up there by the Limpopo River, just beneath the skies of Africa. Blessed with a lot of epidote, as well as copper. Messina and Chippies, quite close to each other. A place of magic. These two standing freeforms, rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 1.46 kilograms. And a toucan always count on your nice rock. What? Toucan always count on a nice rock. That's Cindy's cockatoo. I think it's a cockatoo. It's $59 for the two standing freeforms. This is flat 47. On to some, well, a different variant of Bucanotuk. This is the kind of attractive shiny without the amethyst version. Loads of crystallization around the planes. Fair amount of limonite, even beneath the windows. There are 12 clusters in this flat, rated very good to A grade, weighing 1.17 kilograms. They're going to cost Bornite to shine. That's Kareen's hound. $47 for the 12. This is flat 36. On to some polychrome necklaces. Polychrome Jasper from Madagascar. 12 of them. They all look absolutely beautiful. That's a glorious little fella there. Nice distinct lines and differences between the various colors that denotes them to be A to double A grade. That's 12 gorgeous necklaces. They weigh 140 grams. They're gonna cost all of $49. This is flat 379. Kingfisher level chatoyancy. Where's my silky malachite? Okay, there we go. Next up, two beautiful quartz points. This is a big one. Now, I know if you're in the market for a nice clean quartz point, then this is probably one of the very few options remaining, because they did fly out. There's loads of little ones that probably weigh around about the, well, they're not weigh, but they reach up to 10 centimeters max. This is probably about 15. I'm just looking there. This is seems like a bit of a break, which was fixed. I don't know. You don't just fix quartz, man. Could be a natural fissure. It does have a little bit of a limonite look about it, but lovely optic quartz with a milky point. That's a beauty. Joined by, well, the 10 centimeter fella. Lovely veils, beautiful clarity. These two weigh 880 grams, rated as very good only. It's probably already claimed by Jasper. Oh, well, this is $34 for the two quartz points. It's flat 37. On to some chrysocolla. Yes, that's the one with the... Oh, okay, so it's all over the show. Let's start over here. The old-fashioned chrysocolla with little generous sprinklings of malachite. Yes, there's a bit of druzy there as well. And then this one that has the I want to say pseudomorphs, but they look very much stalagmitic to me. Little small tiny fingers of chrysocolla on top of the malachite. That's quite special. And then the old Cover Me in Druzy version. Three absolute. Ooh, look at the vug. Look at that vug. Oh, that's a lot of shiny down there in that cave. These three weigh 1.13 kilograms. Life is dioptastic. These three will cost $159. This is flat number 32. On to petrified wood, and there's a whole lot of petrified wood. Let's just need to zoom out for this amount. There are 79 small little petrified wood palm stones. That one's not great. Nice red as well, lots of iron in this petrified wood. Rated very good to A grade. These 79 weigh all of 750 grams. Don't quote me on that, thank you. It's going to cost $45 for the 79. This is flat number 349. On to some banded agate freeforms. There are 20 of them, and they barely weigh anything. Let me just slowly take it over there. Rated all as A grade. What is this? This 220 grams worth of polished banded agate. Help me out here. I know there's a name for this shape, and I've been wrecking my brain for it all day. It's not a tear, it's like a weird shaped tear as opposed to an oval. I know what an oval looks like. I follow rugby. But what is that? What is that shape over there? Regardless, this little flat of banded agate is going to cost $21. That's $21 for 20 little freeforms flat 376. And that's my hound, because it says basalt attitude won't get you through the bushveld complex. Well, he begs to differ. Next up, Kalkervelds. That's a Namibian Shutterkite, Chrysocolla, Malachite, and it's all over the show, man. There are 24 of these beautiful rough cobbed specimens. There's a fair amount, a bit of Shutterkite in amidst the Chrysocolla. Ooh, that can only be pretty if it's polished. These are rated good to A grade. Oh, hello, mica. What are you doing in there? Well, I suppose mica gets around. Dirty, slutty mica. Ooh, hello. You and you belong together. Nice. Bit of quartz. Ooh, here's a Chrysocolla, a whole lot of Shutterkite, and then a tanny halloysite there as well, which is a kaolinite's little cousin. Oh, there's more of it. Halloysite. Hell of a nice flat of cobbed Shutterkite and friends, weighing all of 3.16 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $45. This is flat 913. And while I'm here, shout out to the Shay, man. Check it out. She's there in America. And notice South Africa. That's Durban, South Africa. Come on, zoom in. There we go. That's in America. There we go. Go Booker. There's a Springbok and a Durban. Only 8,455 miles away. Nice one, Shay. Yeah, beastie. That's flat. 913, $45. Sent to the trolley. It is a large whole ammonite. It's just the one in this flat. Because, well, with this size, it needs a flat of its own. I'm not seeing any opalescence. So I'm going to put this down to a very good grade. Oh, there's a little bit there. A little bit of red. Not a lot. Weighing 1.325 kilograms. This ammonite is going to cost $66. That is, well, $66 for a 1.325 kilogram ammonite. That's cheap, man. That's a flat 342. It's okay to stare, everyone loves a nice long termination. Naughty, naughty. Right, up next is we've got two Septarian dragon's eggs. This is the larger of the two. Probably rated as very good. It's still got that beautiful velvety, shiny calcite inside, and a whole lot of aragonite keeping things together. And this is the A grade one. No real scuffs, except then there's a nice little bit of selenite, just to add a bit of gypsum spice to life. Nice little vug on the side there. It's definitely a nice little A-grade fella. These two weigh all of 2.44 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $64. This is at flat number 356. It's not the cat distribution system. It's the crystal distribution. It's not the cat distribution system. It's the crystal distribution system. There we go. And there's two cats overseeing one of our boxes in a foreign country. Nice. Onto a purple flash Labradorite standing freeform. It's a large Mona Lisa. Look at that purple flash. Look at you wherever you go in the room. Maybe I should pick it up, then I don't have to move. It can be quite cunning like that. There we go. A whole lot of flash. Dunno. A whole lot of flash. You are moving. You are moving. Going way down. There we go. Inspiring me to a little Led Zeppelin. That's a beautiful standing freeform, weighing all of exactly 2 kilograms. That's my dog there again, feeling great today. Yeah, he's looking a bit sad. It's $80 for the standing freeform. It is flat 323. Onto some Mandingi Mine sparkle, and when I say sparkle, I do mean a whole lot of druzy on top of spherical ball malachite, and this has massive coverage. Okay, where do I even start? So I'll just put it down. I don't even know which way is up, which way is down. There's just too much coverage here, man. Probably this way is best. It's not light. It weighs 2.1 kilograms. From the Congo, Mandingi Mine. Famous for the very unique spherical formations of malachite. Rated as very good to A grade. I suppose that would be the right way. No. Maybe that would be the right way. Also, no. I suppose that would be. Yeah. No, that looks all right. That looks like the right way. Very nice. This little green sparkle of Congolese magic is going to be $124. This is flat 52. And you're the highlight of my day. Aww. Onto a Celestite Geode. It's a reasonably large fella, 4.38 kilograms. Little subtle hints of limonite in the crystals. But other than that, it's quite a nice hues of blues. A little bit of scruffiness there, denoting it to be very good grade. This 4.32 kilogram geode is going to cost $105. And it's accompanied by more of Martin's weird pigs. Caution may attract rockhounds and stray geologists. That's right. This is flat 471. Lekker. Onto the second trolley, and what we have here, Cora has just described as those horrible vitamin C sucky sweets. These are little orange calcite hearts, or 35 of them, uglier than your average Halls lozenge. Oh, hang on, you guys don't have Halls in your countries probably, but yeah, no, these look good enough to put in your mouth and suck.
I think a Malagasy child picked like a bag of sweets from the shop, bought it, and then was like, hey, I can sell these, and then sucked on them and then put them in the thing, because they were all sticky and oily when they arrived.
Oh, no, not sticky and
They're
oily.
not anymore.
Put them now? Put it in your mouth?
No.
Why not? Put them in your mouth. Prove it. Prove it. Right, we got 35 little suckable hearts, just in time for Valentine's. These weigh all of 360 grams. That's a fair amount of love. Calcite. They're going to cost $50. This is flat 360. And what's on the other side? Here's another cat on a box, and it's a dead or alive Schrodinger's cat. Hey! Hey, this one's to you, Jos, I think. Yeah. Right up. Okay, so what's that? 360? 50. Nice. Labradorite points. There are 8 in this flat. There's a fair amount of little essence. Hey, Cora, is this moose? Okay. Sorry, I'm talking about the dog, not the Labradorite. There's a bit of essence there in the tips and there on the side as well. Ooh, flashy, flashy, goldy, goldy. Nice. Nice blue essence there. Nice. Bit of a chip over there. Bit more biotite as well. There we go, there's that essence. This one's not eliciting much in the way of excitement. No, you're a naughty. There we go, that's better. Very nice, that one. Probably that one's good grade. No, there you go. As I would look down, and then it decided to get all shy in my ass. These 8 little Labradorite points, they weigh 1.26 kilograms, rated very good to A, although that one there I'm going to accuse of being lesser than very good. They're going to cost all of $49. This is flat 313. And that's Moose, Brian's new dog. Hopefully Fig's new friend. But they've been at a bit of an odds, both being males. Then I've got 2 cobalt-bearing dolomite specimens, and this one looks particularly familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen this recently. Doesn't matter, it's a beautiful specimen. Those dolomite crystals are gorgeously pink. Yeah, no, this... These... If you've seen 1,000 cell roses, you've seen... No, you haven't, because I'll tell you what, these cobalt-bearing dolomite specimens have so many surprises and so many friends just hanging out with them. I mean, you can expect malachite, chrysocolla, you can expect kaolinite. And those are just the basics. Corwezites in the mix as well. These two is 1.44 kilograms. They're going to cost $53. This is flat 46. And that is a googly-eyed, I've got a serious appetite for rocks. Slice of agate. Next, we are 3 quartz points. That's a beauty. Milky at the bottom, clear and lucid at the top. This is a beauty. Look at that, nice. Those iron veils. This tip here. This tip is chipped. That tip is chipped. Houston, the tip is chipped. They weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. This is a gorgeous piece. Jeez. That is beautiful. See how quickly the weather in Africa changes, man. It was sweltering hot just an hour or two ago. Now it looks like a lot of imminent rain, which I'm so eternally grateful for. These 3 rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $40. This is flat 55. Topaz, the vibe check. Next up, from Sashi River, Botswana, also known as Botswana agate. Oh, hang on. Topaz, the vibe check. Topaz, the vibe check. Topaz, the vibe check, or not Topaz, the vibe check? Okay. Man, am I too old for this shit?
Some of them are really bad. They have to make nice, they get really bad.
So God, I was battling. She hit 60 and then you hit 80 before she just couldn't get any more punny puns. There's 2 of these partly polished Sashi River red agates or Sashi River banded agates. Weighing, where's my ticket? There's my ticket. Weighing 1.77 kilograms, rated as very good only. These are going to cost $45 for these 2 large polished agates, flat 378. Geode things come in small packages. Yeah. Why do I get the feeling all our clients have only cats? Cara? What's the ratio of cats to dogs here?
I don't know, maybe I just assume.
Cara's got bias. She likes cats more than dogs. Fig, you're not actually a dog.
The people who had dogs only sent 1 dog picture, whereas the people who had cats sent multiple cat pictures.
Okay, does that say something about people who love cats?
Yes,
What does it say?
but they love cats more than people who love dogs love dogs.
No. That's nothing to do with the amount of photos you sent. That's interesting. I'm going to explore this phenomenon further. In my own time, of course. Right now, we're trying to sell some rocks and give you a shiny fix until Thursday.
Cats are cuter than dogs.
Cats are not cuter than dogs. How? They're cruel, vicious cretins. They rule the houses and don't take prisoners. Cats are about as cute as an African dictator. However, having said that, if it's your African dictator, it's a different story, you know. Some nice long-fingered bucano took here. Nice fine crystallization around the planes. There are 20 crystals / clusters weighing 1.03 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat number. That is 44. That is definitely a 4 and a 4. Although it could substitute a fork. Nice one. $48. This is a Meowganite for the fancy felines only. All right. Next. That was a good one. Meowganite for the fancy felines only. I don't get it. Morganite. Oh, okay. All right. I'm a bit slow. Morganite. Okay, very fancy. Something else very fancy. We've got a little bit of a black ammonite. Slap bang in the middle of a conglomerate coaster. These little fossil coasters are guaranteed. Ooh, pyrite. Guaranteed to leave your oak table blemishless. Especially if your drunk uncle comes and drinks in your living room. Then, hey, people can't hear you. Got to speak up. Gee, she's annoying. Right, these 6 plaques, they weigh all of 700 grams. They're going to cost $60, flat 341. You make my heart spinel. Lol. Hey, that's Lundy and Jonas, I think. On to some, well, we've got some crystal clear hearts, plus some smoky hearts, and one lonely, or 2 lonely, light rose quartzy hearts. That's a light rosy quartz heart. And that's even a lighter rosy quartz heart. Beautiful and gemmy. 35 in this flat. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Dark smoky. That dark smoky is beautiful. Very nice. Gita. There we go. There are 35. The worst of which is this milky fella here. So we're going to have to be very good to double A grade. No doubtski aboutski. They weigh 505 grams. They're going to cost Garriganite Catatute. They're going to cost $55 for the 35. This is flat 362. Up next, we got some dioptase. 12 specimens of varying degrees of quality. I don't see much of A here, except this large one. That's some beautiful crystals there, but a fair amount of scuffies. Scuffy there, no, this is nice. On top of quartz. Here's a thin one. That's very nice. That's bang average. Lots of scuff marks on this. That'll only be very good. Mostly very good. There's a couple of good ones in the mix, and then not much in the way of A grade. It's going to be a cheap one, as far, well, affordable. Sorry, cheap is such a nasty word. 540 grams worth of dioptase, $131, which is very affordable. This is flat number 50. Who have we got there? That's the new Quinn. I didn't choose the Rock Life chose me, and that is the truth. Next up, Tractor Ammonite. 6 little fellas, and actually not that little, because this is about slightly larger or slightly smaller than the largest ones I saw come in, especially these 2. All of these little tractors are rated as A grade. Weighing 410 grams. They're going to cost all of $68. Winner chicken dinner. This is flat 316. We sell something for everyone. Rocks for you. Box for a cat. Happy days. Truth. On to some... Yes, it looks like A-grade celestite. 2 beautiful geodes. 2 beautiful celestite geodes with beautiful large crystals. That's a brute. Look at that formation, man. That is stunning. There's just a little bit of a scuff on the right there, but other than that, beautiful, beautiful celestites. Weighing 2.78 kilograms. These 2 are going to set you, no way, $29. That can't be. Oh, I don't think that can be right. 2.78 kilos. It hasn't been priced, so It's probably going to be in the region of $60 to $70. Sorry, $370. We're going to come back to this. That can't be right. Rightio, crisis averted almost. Somebody got a little bit too lucky there. The real price is $77 for flat 370. And that sit stay schist. Nicey. On to some Irongo. One side polished purpurite covered in resin. Why? Because it really does bring out that beautiful metallic purple shimmer. There's 3 of them in this flat. There we go. Look at that beautiful purple. Chaplain purple. Royal purple. Hey Ethan, what does purple usually mean to you?
Peace.
Peace. Peaceful purple. Nice alliteration. I like that. It's 1.13 kilograms worth of peaceful purple. It's going to cost 48 peaceful dollars. This is flat 470. And there's Martin's peaceful pig. True, aren't we full of peas today? I'm calcite, but you're aragonite. Same chemistry, bigger ego. Yeah. There we go. Next up, highlight opal. Blended subtly with a little bit of black tourmaline and smoky quartz. There we go. There's 2 of these specimens weighing 860 grams altogether, so it's a relative lightweight. Look at that beautiful highlight opal there, all greeny and translucent. More over there. Let's light them up. There we were. Oh, maybe I should take them out to the flat first. It does help. It doesn't really require it. Highlight opal is so excitable. It can, well, we can show it in daylight, but it's just not the same. Here we go. Highlight opal for your fluorescence fantasies. There we go. Nicey. Righto, there we have it. Let's continue the tradition of alliteration and say that these 2 fabulous fluorescent finds are going to cost you all of $37. There's a bonus. That is $37. That's 860 grams. That's a winner for flat 463. Tectonically stressed, mineralogically blessed. Nice. On to some leopard stone galleys. There are 13 of these biotite on zoisite, some rather iron deficient zoisite, light green. There's a little bit more iron in the zoisite, darker green. Biotite, leopard stone. This is a 1.59 kgs of very good to A grade. Palm stones or galleys, they're going to cost $47. This is flat 35. My beautiful dog. On to some, yes please, we got some petrified wood palm stones. And they're nice palmy shaped sized palm stones, as opposed to these who require the hands of Brian McMillan, I think. If you don't know who Brian McMillan is, that's okay. It's not that interesting, unless you love cricket. Mr. Bucket Hands in the slips. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Petrified wood. Not often you see a little bit of a blue. Absolutely gorgeous. These are, what do they weigh? They weigh all of 1.325 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $60. That is for flat 388. As you're right, as you're wrong. Next up, we got some blue lace agate. No, these are not the same as Saturday or Thursdays. As you can see, there's a little coney one here. I would remember a little coney one. Rated as good, very good to A grade, which is intrinsically better than the previous flat, which had no A grade. These are Namibian blue lace, so they are a lot harder, or as far as the matrix is concerned, they're a lot harder than the Malawi version. There's a little platey plate. These 20 weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. They're going to cost $35. This is flat 53. Obsidian, sharper than your morning sarcasm. Next up, Bukdotuk. It's a pale variety with large windows. 1.32 kilograms for the 3 clusters. Rated very good to A grade. Those are the main talking points there. That's a bit pity there. That's a little break there. But other than that, it is, I'd say the 2 of these are A grade, and that one over there, just because of that break, is very good. 1.32 kilograms worth of light lilac spirit quartz is going to cost $57. This is flat 83. Nice guys, finished last. That's Stevie Nicks, who's actually a lady. There we go. Next up, we got some beautiful spore. Ooh, ammonite. This one's got some beautiful application. Nice. Little bit of a tiger pattern going on here. I'm just going to go with this whole tiger thing that I see popping up everywhere. Everywhere, everyone wants a tiger. Little opalescence there on the left. That's pretty as. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice. Electric streaks of red opalescence, reminding us of our mortality. I talk shit. Here's some more. Very nice flatter hole ammonites, very good to A grade. They weigh all of 970 grams. They're going to cost all of $49. This is flat 387. Don't be so selfish. Share your ammonites. Oh, Cara's been curating cards and boxes. Well done. Coral flower agate. Gallows. I'm not going to accuse you or you or you or you of being palm stones. But some beautiful flower patterns. Let's see here. It's the large one. That's very good at best. That's a beautiful little pattern there. Weighing 1.46 kilograms, rated very good. Very good to A, but I'm going to go very good. These are going to cost all of $55. This is flat number 386. That's a moose. And then we've got some orange sunset calcite from Kleine Spitskoppen in Namibia, south of the Brandberg. There's 24 beautiful rhombohedral crystals, or cobbed crystals. These do fluoresce. I won't forget again, or maybe I should. Delight to Cora's delight. 1.85 kilograms worth of very good to A grade rhombohedral relish. It's going to cost $32. There's a luck. There's a bargain. There's a flat $8.99. Meowgma in motion. Next up, some dragon scale with your polychrome jasper. Why, yes, please. That's quite special. Polychrome itself is probably very good grade only. But I tell you what, the dragon scale is rare. And it's not just one, it's 2 of them. This is the larger of the 2. Beautiful large spheres. They weigh 1.76 kilograms. They're going to be told what to cost by some eggs, and they cost $50 for flat 918. From one type of an egg to another type of an egg. It's a Septori dragon's egg. Reasonably large. So this fella here weighs 2.21 kilograms, rated as very good. It comes unencumbered by that annoying celestite and calcite, and has instead just got that beautiful velvety, well, the other calcite variety. This fella here is going to be $52 for flat 320. Tumeb buddy once told me Tumeb, that's a premium stony. There we go. Next up, Luena from the Congo. It is a beautiful, not too large, cluster of nice dark smoky quartz. Lots of iron on the side there. Let's give it some depth. I suppose you could argue that that is the front side of the cluster. I wouldn't argue with you. It does have the habitual Luena chips, deeming it very good at best, weighing 2.495 kilograms. This little cluster is going to be $62, and that's for flat 334. Lucky Lioness reigns fierce on her lol throne. Alright, on to a beautiful, well, you might think this is only some feldspar and some black tourmaline, and you wouldn't be wrong, because it is full of feldspar and black tourmaline. But like much of feldspar and tourmaline from Irongo, it always has a little party trick. And I know you're doing your level best to subdue your surprise, but it has highlight opal. Oh, good grief, that's surprising. Right, and that's just the one side. Let's see what's happening on the other side. Not very much. That's a fair amount of highlight opal. There. There you go, little party trick. Highlight opal, adorned with some beautiful, lustrous black tourmaline. It's a beautiful little cluster, weighing 1.37 kilograms, rated only as very good. It's going to cost an absolute mountainous $44. This is flat 168. Very nice. Downside, less cash diopside, more crystals. That's another one I don't get. All right, next up and last up, it is another beautiful juicy coated ball malachite from the Mendingi mine. It does have a couple of scuff marks, but that would deem it only as very good. Other sides to it, not so much. Doesn't stand. Yeah, it lies very nicely and comfortably against the box behind it. Maybe this side would work better. Now it's a hot. Ooh. There we go. Well, it's a medium cabinet specimen, 2.16 kilograms, rated as A grade. I wouldn't go that far. It's still beautiful. It's going to cost $131. This is flat number, I'm going to say 38. 131 for flat 38. 38. Right now, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much. I think the sale might have gone on for a little bit longer than I anticipated. Good on you for hanging out until Thursday, and we most certainly will have some cobalt, shiny polished cobalt for you. Until then, keep up the druzy.